I hope y'all can hear me. What's up, everybody? We're out here doing some scouting. It is September the 12th. It's a Friday, and the video I wanted to shoot for you today is a little different than what you've seen from me in the past. I know you've seen the scouting videos and you've seen the hunting videos, but today I want to kind of do a gear video. And I wanted to show you all the stuff that I used last year, and it's the same stuff that I'm going to use this year. And it's all my saddle gear, my pack, my bino harness, and just kind of show you what I'm using this year. So we're going to do kind of a pack dump and a gear video here. So I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned, and we'll get it teed up here in just a second. All right, so we're back, and the first thing I want to go over is my bino harness that you guys have seen me wear on all my videos. For most of last year. I got it right before Christmas last year, and let me tell you, I always saw people with these huge bino harnesses and these pouches, and I always said to myself, there's no way that is something that I would ever use. And I got this one, and I'm telling you, you guys can see it now, I love it. It's the most comfortable bino harness, the most secure bino harness. I pretty much have it on with me from the moment I leave my truck until I get back and I'm headed back to my house and I'm done hunting for the day. So what I have in here is, first off, I've got a rangefinder pouch with a tether, and this is the marsupial, and it's just the open side with the magnets in it. So it's got a magnet in the front, my cell phone pouch tucks behind, and then my rangefinder pouch has a magnet. So when I'm sitting in the tree, I'll usually have all these pockets open so I can, check my phone, because everyone plays on their phone. I can pull my binos out if I need to and look, and then I can pull my rangefinder out if I need to do that. So on my right side here, y'all's left, my right, I'm running a Vortex rangefinder, nothing fancy, but it's got the tether too, so if I need to drop it, let's say I need to range something and there's something coming in, deer, I can just take and drop it if I don't have time to put it in, or I kind of miss it. It just falls and it can hang right there, and it's not going to go anywhere. I don't have to worry about dropping it out of the tree. So that little tether is always attached, and I've always got it sitting there, right in there, just like that. My middle pouch is going to be my binos. These are going to be Vortex Diamondback HDs 10x40s. I've had these for several years now, and I absolutely love them. From where I hunt and what I do, I don't need a huge set of binos or a lot of magnification. As you can see, we're here in Alabama today. Woods are pretty thick, so 10x42s work good for me and the hunting style that I like to do. On the left side, y'all's right, cell phone pouch. I've run a cell phone pouch and use one, and it's just a real secure spot. My iPhone 16 Pro fits right inside of it and just slides right down and fits right in there. So works really good. No complaints there. In my right side, in this little, my left side, sorry, in this little pocket right here that you can see, I keep milkweed in this little thing here. It just allows me to pull it out as I'm walking, or as I'm sitting in the tree, and just let it go, and it gives me a real quick access to my milkweed. So my milkweed kind of lives right there, left side of my bino harness. On the right side, I have a Maglite, just a little Maglite pin light that I just keep clipped in there, and it kind of clips just like that. And I have a headlamp that I'll get to in my pack here in a minute, but for this thing it's really quick just to pull it out as I'm walking in or walking out, and I can just pop and look at tracks or anything like that, and just slides right back in there. If I flip my bino harness up and kind of close everything down, I have this center zip pouch on my marsupial, and I keep a knife. This is actually my granddad's yellow handle case knife, so it's sharp. I don't use it a ton, but I do like to let it live in there because it is something I can use if I need it. And it was my granddad, so it is kind of sentimental for it to kind of hang right there with me. So he's kind of always with me. He passed on in 2014, but he kind of lives right there with me still. So that's my bino harness, marsupial. Next, what I have sitting right here, this is my saddle. And this one's brand new for this year, but this is the Buzzard Roost brand new generation saddle. But I've used a Buzzard Roost saddle for probably the last 4 years, and most comfortable saddle on the market. It's a 2-panel. If you've never tried a Buzzard Roost, Benny and the guys take great care of you. They make custom saddles, but for my money, a Buzzard Roost saddle is the most comfortable saddle that you can get. Off the left side of my saddle, I have just a fleece Eastern Woods Outdoors dump pouch that cinches up, and it's very simple. You'll notice everything about my setup is really simple. But my Eastern Woods dump pouch just kind of lives right there on my left side of my saddle, and inside of it I've got my tree tether that you can see. So I keep my tree tether with my carabiner and a blue Ropeman 1. And then also in this dump pouch I have my hiss strap that I strap my stuff up around my tree, and I've got a little hanger that I can either hang a gun or a bow on, whatever I'm hunting with. Just kind of lives right there, and that sits also down in that dump pouch. So that's my saddle, and that's my saddle setup. Get all this stuff packed up here. You'll notice a lot about what I run for hunting in my setup is I kind of keep it pretty simple. I don't really get crazy with a lot of gear and carrying a lot of stuff. I usually like to travel pretty light, and I try to keep things pretty simple. So next we'll move on to my pack, and my pack I've used for about the last year and a half. This is Cruiser's Escape Pack, and I had a different style pack, and I went back to like a backpack style pack like this is, and I found that it's kind of got the best of both worlds because I can use it and dump gear in it, but I also can clip my stick, my one stick on the bottom of it. So it's been a good pack. I would recommend it to anyone looking for one. To me, like I said, it kind of served the best of both worlds, where I can still have that backpack style, but I can also have my one stick clipped on the bottom of it, and it rides a little higher too up on your hips, so it's not going to interfere with your saddle. I wear my saddle into the woods from the truck, so when this thing goes, it kind of clips up right around here, like right above your belt line, and you're still able to wear your saddle and it's not interfering. But I still can reach back and not even have to take my pack off when I get to the tree and pop my one stick off and clip it onto the tree. So moving on from that, the platform I've used, it's what I've used for the last year. I'm going to use it again this year. This is Trophyline's Onyx platform. I'm a big guy. I'm 6'6". I got size 14 feet. So a little bigger platform works for me. I like it. It's got the angled edges. I hope you can see, but the edges are angled on the side. So they kind of have an angled down edge here and an angled edge in the front. I actually took and wrapped it with paracord. I did that myself, just sitting there on the house, and Cobra weaved some paracord, so it just kind of lets my feet find the edge of this thing, and gives me a little bit more grip when I'm on the edge of it. But it's painted, Cobra weaved, but it's Trophyline's Onyx platform, so I'm gonna use that again this year too. Moving on to my one stick, I'm a one sticker. So moving on to my one stick. My one stick is going to be from RDA Outdoors. The Real Deal Amsteel changed their name and they're RDA Outdoors now, but they made this one stick. It's a 15-inch stick. I've just got the regular step on the bottom, and then I've got the Scout platform on the top, just the small Scout platform. Attached to it, where my aider is, I have the pack and play. You can see that, so my aider just kind of tucks up really nice inside that pack and play. And then I've got a 3-step aider that goes right along with it. It's got the cam cleat, the Amsteel rope, so I can one stick right up and down the tree, and this is the only stick I carry. So that's my one stick. Moving on to my pack. I'm gonna kind of hold it up here so you guys can see it. On my left side, it's got these little zip pouches here on the right side on the band, on the hip belt band area. I've got another mag light. I'm always carrying lights around. Dropped it. I'm always carrying lights around, so I've got another mag light, the same one that's kind of in my bino harness. I've just got a second one that lives right there. Can never have too many. Also in this pouch, I keep my headlamp, and it's a Saber and it's just a rechargeable headlamp, but this thing is very bright. And I can plug it into my truck or power source and recharge it, and it's good to go for the next day, so there's no batteries with that. Spinning this pack around, on the other side, I've got nothing in that zip pouch. In this top zip pouch is where I keep my my pull down rope, and it's just 40 feet of Dynaglide with 2 clips on either end of it, and it's my bow pull-up rope, and it's also my bow lowering rope or my gun rope, and it's the rope that I get my my rappel rope down from the tree with when I'm done. So that just lives right there on the right side on that hip belt. Looking at this pack going into it, and I'm gonna kind of adjust y'all a little bit here. So my front zipper pouch in this pack, Cruiser has this big kind of a pack with some molly weave and this little pouch that actually can come off. But inside this pouch, it's empty right now, but this is where I keep my cameras. I run a DJI action camera that y'all are looking on now that gives me a point of view when I'm up in the tree. And I also run a Sony mirrorless, and I keep all that camera stuff down in here, along with my my release for my bow will kind of hang out right here too. And I also keep a card reader for SD cameras when I'm out scouting and I come across one of my cameras I want to check. It's empty now, but that's kind of what I keep in that front pouch here. This top zipper pouch, I may throw a snack or something like that up in here in this top zipper compartment. Just whatever I would need that I need quick access to. So the side pouch here, I'll keep water, or a bottle of water, or in the mornings I've got to taking coffee, and I'll let that hang out right here, and I can have a drink of coffee or a drink of water in the mornings or afternoons. Same thing over here, just something else to drop gear in. All right, getting to the actual meat of this pack and what's in it. I've got the top compartment here. If you can see, I still have it set up from last year from the rut, but I got a can call that's in there. But inside of it, I've got my camera arm. So I'm used this about half of last year, but this is the Beast camera arm. You can see that straps to the tree. I've got it stealth stripped, but just a really solid camera arm. A little bigger than maybe some of the ones that are 3D printed, but for my money, this thing right here does exactly what I want it to do. It's solid. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to do that tilting stuff on the tree where you can't, when you're trying to film a deer. It's going to stay there. For my fluid head, I've got a small rig fluid head that I attach my camera to. So that just kind of lives right there, rotates, stays in position, and it does exactly what I'd want it to do. I've used this the whole time I've been filming in the tree. I've never had a problem with that small rig fluid head. So the next thing in here is I've got my knee pad, and this is all this is a cut down cushion seat that I bought at Walmart. I just poked a couple holes in it and run a strap through, and it clips in together. You don't need to get fancy with your knee pad. There's so many out there that are on the market today that I see that are $100 and they're just a knee pad. This thing was $5 at Walmart with a camera strap, and that's all I use. It does the job for me. It's thick. I'm a sitter in a saddle. 9 times out of 10 you're going to catch me just sitting down back in the saddle. I don't lean very much, and having this knee pad is essential for being a sitter. This thing does the job. You don't need to spend a bunch of money on a crazy knee pad when $5 is all you need. Also in here, and it's the first time I've opened this all year, but I still got my Ozio midweight hoodie. So check out Ozio. You guys see me wearing the shirt. There's the gear. Best camo on the market. Best clothing for deer hunting, bow hunting. Check out Ozio. Also down in here, I've got my rappel rope. And this is how I get up and down from the tree. This is 40 feet of Canyon C4 rope, and it's the orange color. They have the green, I think, but at the time I bought this, they just had the orange. So 40 feet of Canyon rope, or Canyon C4, that's my rappel rope. On the end of it, I've got a scaffold knot, and I had this stealth strip, but it's kind of coming off. I need to redo that. Got a scaffold knot with a Delta oval quick link tied into it. I ran this all year last year, would strap it up to the tree and lower myself up and down. Never had a problem with that the entire time. Just down from that, if you guys will see, Mad Rock Safeguard and Carabiner, and that's my rappel kind of device. That's how I get up and down from the tree. Never an issue with that. There's others on the market. To me, this is the best for the money. It's easy to use. I love it. Definitely recommend it, Mad Rock Safeguard. So going back in the pack, guys, that's really it. If you guys see, I don't carry a lot with me other than the essentials. I'm not a big, carry the moon and stars out to the tree. You're pretty much going to see me run and carry this gear right here and maybe add a couple layers of clothing and some water and a snack. Other than that, this is kind of my pack, and that's what I'm going to use last year, or that's what I used last year. It's what I'm using this year. So in this video, I'm going to link everything that you guys have seen here. There'll be a link down below in the description of this video. There'll be a link to all this gear. If you're interested in it, if you want to check it out and go buy it, there'll be a link to all this stuff down here in the bottom. Hay season's getting closer. We're September the 12th. I'm getting excited. I leave for Ohio October the 15th. I'll be headed up to Ohio to start my season up there. So I'm getting excited. We're almost 4 weeks out, just a little over that. We're out here in Alabama today doing some scouting, hanging. We got one camera hung, we're gonna go hang another. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the gear dump, pack dump, and kind of get to check out what I'm gonna be using this year. And hey, good luck out here in the woods, man. Good luck this season. I hope you guys kill a big one. So hope you enjoyed it. Click the link in the descriptions below, or click the description and click on the links if you guys are interested in any of this stuff right here. And until next time, we'll see you.